Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for story time today. It's Friday favorites, so I have one of my favorite characters going to one of my favorite places. And I know there might be a lot of places we haven't necessarily been able to visit this summer that we'd like to, but we can always visit them in books, and that's what Maisy does. And this is Maisy, and this one is called Maisy Goes to the Library. Oh, we like the library. Look at all those books. And her friend with his books on his head. Oh my goodness. Maisy. Oh look, and here's Maisy's library card. Do you guys have library cards? You know, even if you can't visit us at the library, you can still get books online, and Miss Megan can put together books for you guys to pick up sometimes. So Maisy goes to the library. Maisy likes going to the library. She loves to read a book in a nice, quiet place. Me too. Today, Maisy wanted to read a book about fish. She found a blue book about birds. There's that blue book about birds. And she found an orange book, an orange stripy book about tigers, but not fish. So Maisy kept looking. There are lots of other things to do in the library too. Use the computer, listen to music, make copies of your favorite picture, and look at the fish in the aquarium. Oh, we don't have fish in our aquarium anymore, huh? We don't have any library pets right now. Aquarium, that's it. So Maisy looked by the aquarium. She was looking for fish. She looked by the aquarium, and that's where she found a book about fish, and it was sparkly. Maisy sat down to read her book in a quiet corner. Then Cyril and Tallulah came along. Hi, hi. Looks like they found books too. Tallulah made a funny face, and they started laughing. Then Eddie came in. Eddie. Story time, he shouted. Ostrich was going to tell a story in the story corner, Maisy's quiet corner. There was an old woman who swallowed a fly, Ostrich began. Charlie started laughing. I know this one, it's so funny. She swallowed a dog to catch the cat, Ostrich read. Now everyone was laughing. They were still laughing when they checked out their books and went outside to play. In the park, Cyril and Charlie pretended to be the old woman and her dog. Woof, woof. Tallulah meowed like a cat. Meow. And Eddie neighed like a horse. Meow. Meow. Neigh. And Maisy read her sparkly book about fish in a nice, quiet place. The end. So Maisy goes to visit a lot of other places. Oh, this is exciting. Maisy goes to the museum. Let's see what happened when Maisy goes to the museum. It's a rainy day, and Maisy and her friends are going to the museum. You know, even though sometimes our museums aren't open, we can still visit them virtually. A lot of times they have really cool online things that you can watch, and they'll show you artwork. First, they look at the dinosaurs. What enormous bones! And look at the fossilized dinosaur egg. That's huge. Look how it's as big as Maisy. In the transportation section, Charlie looks at the vintage car, and the old bicycle, and the double-decker bus. What a wonderful old biplane! And look here, a satellite and a rocket. They have a lot of things in this museum. Maisy imagines being an astronaut and flying to the moon with Panda. Have you guys ever imagined anything like that? There's also a room with old toys. Tallulah's favorite is the pretty dollhouse with all the tiny furniture. Maisy and Charlie marvel at the brightly colored birds in the animal exhibit. Those birds. Tallulah inspects the bugs. Cyril makes friends with a saber-toothed cat. Look at their teeth. Eddie looks and looks at the woolly mammoth. There's so much to see and do at the museum. You can draw, play with puppets, make music, and dress up in the costume room. Maisy dresses up as an Egyptian. Cyril is a knight, looking at his shiny armor. Now it's time to visit the food exhibit. Maisy and her friends go to the museum cafe and have sandwiches and juice. When they leave the museum, the sun is shining. What a fun day at the museum. Bye-bye, Maisy. But yeah, even if you can't make it to the museum this summer, you can still visit it online, virtually. And guess what? We have all kinds of fun activities too that you can do at home. Oh, so here's a place that's maybe not as fun to visit, but Maisy goes and checks out lots of different places. Maisy goes to the hospital. It looks like her friend is bringing her flowers, huh? Let's see what happened. Maisy goes to the hospital. One day, Maisy was bouncing on her trampoline. She bounced very high. Oh, that's fun, right? Oh no, Maisy fell and she hurt her leg. Poor Maisy. Charlie went with Maisy to the hospital. Maisy had never been to the hospital before. Have you guys ever been to the hospital? Have you broken a bone before or gotten sick? You need to have an x-ray, Dr. Duck told Maisy. The x-ray showed that Maisy had broken her leg. Uh-oh, right there. Dr. Duck put a plaster cast on Maisy's leg. You'll need to stay in the hospital tonight. Nurse Comfort put Maisy to bed in the children's ward. Maisy's leg was raised in a special lift. Boy, she probably really broke it, huh? Being away from home felt strange. Maisy missed her friends. Hello, my name's Dottie, said the patient in the other bed. Oh, I'm Maisy. Maisy and Dottie traded toys. They had a bunny and a panda. Tallulah and Cyril came during visiting hours the next morning. Maisy shared her balloons and cookies with Dottie. Oh, balloons and cookies. Before she left, Tallulah signed Maisy's cast. Dr. Duck told Maisy, you can go home now, but no trampolining yet. Come back in a few weeks, just a few weeks, to have the cast taken off. Before Maisy left, Nurse Comfort showed her how to walk using crutches. Those are crutches. Help her stand up. Charlie arrived to take Maisy home. Goodbye, Dottie, Maisy said to her new friend. Get well soon. Also, she made a friend in the hospital too, and she's all better. So I hope you've enjoyed our Maisy stories. Oh, I have one more. Would you like to hear another Maisy story? This one, Maisy goes to a wedding. Have you guys ever been to a wedding where someone gets married? She's going to a wedding. So-and-so, you were invited to the wedding of Ostrich and Penguin. Well, that's so exciting. Today, Maisy is going to the wedding of Penguin and Ostrich. She is so excited, but first, Maisy has to get dressed. She has some brand new clothes to wear. Maisy arrives at the wedding. Look how beautiful the flowers are. There are so many people. Maisy says hello to all her friends. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody has brought a present or a card for Ostrich and Penguin. Maisy puts her present with the others just in time. The wedding is about to start. Everyone sits down and lovely music starts to play. Tallulah comes down the aisle first, tossing some beautiful flowers. Here comes the bride. Charlie walks Penguin down the aisle to where Ostrich is waiting. They look so happy. Al asks Penguin and Ostrich to hold hands. Penguin loves Ostrich and Ostrich loves Penguin. They give each other rings from the pillow that Charlie holds. Penguin and Ostrich both say, I do, and everyone claps and cheers. It's all so lovely. Eddie cries happy tears. Have you ever been so happy you cried? Everyone throws confetti over Penguin and Ostrich. Yay! Now it's time for a big party. Maisy sits next to Cyril. The food is delicious. Yum, yum. Charlie gives a wonderful speech. Then everyone clinks their glasses together. Cheers. Soon the band starts to play. They sing Ostrich and Penguin's favorite song. I love you and you love me. I just made that one up to sing. Penguin and Ostrich start to dance together. All the guests join in. They twirl up and down and all around. Dancing is fun, but it's time to take a break for cake. Penguin and Ostrich cut a slice for everybody, and it's so yummy. Now it's time for Penguin to throw the bouquet. What fun! Penguin tosses the pretty flowers up, up, up in the air. Tallulah wants to catch them. Finally, Penguin and Ostrich leave for their honeymoon. Goodbye! What a wonderful day! What a wonderful story time! Thanks for joining me and Little Miss Maisy here to visit all kinds of places, all the places we can visit in books. Bye, guys.